You're the chair, right?
For today. Are we ready? It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Meeting will come to order. Let's stand and there's a flag, yeah.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Want to read the minutes?
I will. We met Wednesday, January 5th of 2016. The meeting was called to order by Gail Hart at 7 p.m. Pledge of allegiance followed. Gail brought to the auditor's attention the chair and secretary needed to be appointed. Lou Paris nominated Gail as chair and was seconded by Scott Township. Scott nominated Lou Paris as the secretary, and that was seconded by Gail. Discussion followed regarding the working supervisor's rate as well as the roadmaster's rate, which was $18 per hour for the year 2015. Lou questioned the current road crew's hourly rate. They are two positions at $20.50 and $20.18 per hour respectively. Discussion followed with concerns over possible litigation with the road supervisor earning less than the crew he was supervising. Gail's concerned that any working supervisors such as currently exist doing work other than the road crew would earn the $21 per hour. Scott made a motion to set the roadmaster rate at $21 per hour, seconded by Lou Paris. The roll call. Scott, yes. Lou, yes. Gail, no. Gail Hart. Scott followed with the second motion to set any working supervisor's rate of $18 per hour, seconded by Lou Paris. Roll call. Scott, yes. Lou, yes. And Gail, yes. Scott motioned to adjourn at 7:40 p.m. Respectively submitted. Please, Paris.
Are there any corrections?
Other than the date? No. I'm sure we made it. Motion to accept. Motion to accept. Seriously, if I don't, it won't be legible. And open. Motion by Scott to accept. Second. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Okay.
Okay. We have to select a chairman.
Nominate Gail Hart.
Second.
Okay with that?
I think for an hour, I can handle it.
Carries. Anyone opposed? So moved.
And a secretary.
We'll nominate Lou Paris.
this point, he's making $21 an hour. Last year, we gave him $3 an hour, which is under $20 a week.
What are you thinking, no raise?
Hmm?
You're suggesting no raise?
Yeah. How about you?
Well,
Any of his guys get any raise?
What?
Any of the other two, they get a raise?
I think there's a copy of the agenda from last time here. Yeah, there is.
Where's Stephen? She told me he was coming tonight. Working?
I think he usually works the next week.
And I wanted to ask him, we never ever, and this is my 22nd year, we never had a recommendation from the supervisors for the amount for a raise or no raise. And like the last 3 years,
I think probably because it was never a full-time working supervisor.
well,
Dave Ron would have been the last one.
he's been working for us several years.
Yeah, no, I understand that, I'm just saying, I don't think it was, 20 years past it wasn't an issue, but I don't know why they do it, to be honest.
What, Rose?
And they shouldn't be doing it, it's not even ethical.
I'm sorry, I can't hear
They
you.
shouldn't be doing it, it's not even ethical. I mean, for them to recommend them how much they should make an hour. That's absurd. But of course, that's in Scott Township, so. And anyhow, you shouldn't be giving out raises, because if you read the audit report, the township really doesn't have any monies. They spend more than what they're taking in.
That's a good.
Well, really. You know, I mean, yes, they had some carryover, but if you look at the actual audit report, they spend more than what they take in. And you shouldn't even pay attention to this, because it's not even ethical. You recommend, I mean, show me anybody that they go in and tell, and we, the taxpayers, are the bosses, how much they should be paid an hour. $21 last year was $3 raise, that's absurd.
I'm confused, what do you mean it's not ethical? What
Well,
they're earning?
for them to recommend what they should be paid an hour.
I make a suggestion here as to what Mr. Hlavaty's per hour on the next page. Or not, yeah, you're right there.
Well, they're saying
That's-
2161.
Right. It's my understanding that
I see what you mean.
across the board, there was a 61-cent raise to everybody's salary.
61 cents?
Right.
That's an unusual number.
The way they do it is they take all the non-uniform employees, they figure what the average of 3% would be. So they don't give a 3% raise, some people get 3.1, some people get 2.8. They figure out what 3% would be for each employee, and then they average it. They average came out to 6.
Yeah, that is not done. I mean, I would make a suggestion that if everybody else got a 61-cent raise, I don't know how you can, it almost sounds like a liability not to give without just cause, Ed being an employee get a 61-cent raise.
Well, after getting $3 an hour last year, I think.
Last year's irrelevant, we already gave him the
Excuse me?
$3. Last year, we already gave him the $3 an hour, and his salary this year is 21. We can't go back to what happened. Last year, we did that for a certain reason.
Right.
So, I mean, is there any performance issues that would warrant him not getting a 61-cent?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just looking out for a liability issue if we don't.
Yeah, well, he took us to court before.
You win or lose?
Hmm?
Did you win or lose?
Well, he wanted, I think he wanted like $3 an hour, and he got $1. He always said it was over $1, and he's okay.
And I'm not even saying he would take a support over 61 cents. It just sounds sort of like the right thing to do. If everybody else got it, we'd be pinpointing him out if we didn't give it to them.
Yeah, well, this is the working supervisor. And he, as roadmaster, I guess we went with last year, right?
Yeah, you said one rate for roadmaster and one for
Mhm.
work. You said one for roadmaster and one for work supervisor.
2050, went from 2050 2119. He got, according to the minutes last year, went from 2050 to 2119. So we got 50, he got 69 cents an hour. Right?
No, not this. This is 2050 to 2018.
No, 2050 and 2018. Those were the two guys who worked under him.
Oh.
And they went to 2119 and 2079. So 18,
So if you take 2119 and you add your 61 cents to it. I mean,
yeah, he got 61 cents and the other guy got 69 cents. Right?
There, probably. I think everybody was supposed to get 61.
Unless my, information wasn't accurate from the year before.
Well, I'm just looking at this. He's making $16.35 an hour here in 14. That's it.
Hmm?
And in 15, that's what he did was to quote, he settled for $1 an hour to $17 an hour. And then last year, he went up to $20.
21.
Yeah, so there was like $4 an hour, right?
Let's see, it goes
So
on.
this is,
He was at 17 something after you settled for the dollar with him, wasn't he?
what?
I think he was at 17 something after the dollar settlement. I don't remember. I thought it was
It
like.
says here the roadmaster rate was 18.
18.
So
So
it
we got
was
$3.
17, and then when
Then he
he took
got
his
18.
score, he got
Yeah,
18.
right.
And then last year, he got $3. Well, I would suggest that we don't do anything this year. That's just my suggestion.
if we did that, the lowest paid employee would be making more than him at 2119 an hour.
If what?
Yeah, we have the same issue.
We would be right back where we were.
You'd be making less, the supervisor would be making less than the person he supervised.
Well, he's an elected official.
He's also the roadmaster too, right?
Yeah.
He's a working.
Yeah.
Which, Gail, didn't several years ago,
Oh, I'm
didn't
sorry,
they, didn't they do away with that title of roadmaster? And then they just brought it back, and then we have road supervisor, now that's gone. So, I mean, it's, if you want to
At
make
one
the
point,
higher
the
rate, you
supervisor-
don't have to be the supervisor, then quit, and then you can be, or just a regular employee, instead of making special exceptions
You
for.
have to take that up with Mr. Hlavaty.
Yeah, well, I
because
have, I mean, and I'm sure you'll report it to him when you're done with the meeting, but I mean, whether it's, no matter who it is, you still have two other supervisors, no matter who it is.
For whatever it's worth, I haven't spoken to Mr. Hlavaty in a year, I think since he ran for election.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, I
Well,
mean, he made a comment that I would see him afterwards. And
well, I was directing it to Scott because whatever. I mean, I'm sure.
I do see him from time to time,
Yeah,
but.
well, it doesn't matter, there's two other supervisors, and it's just 20, if you have it at the 21, that's more than enough, for any of them.
Yeah, and call it my insurance background, I just think if we do not follow through with the same percentage that the others got, I
without any
wouldn't, yeah.
documentation.
Without
I
anything
think
saying he
that's
doesn't
what-
warrant it, I don't feel right about it.
Well, that's okay, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm sure he's probably going to get whatever the 61 cents, but I'm not in favor of it.
Yeah, I would like to make a motion to increase Mr. Hlavaty's salary by 61 cents an hour.
Well, I don't think that's a very clear motion, and you specifically just, you're supposed to be here doing it for working supervisor, not just Hlavaty. The other two could start working tomorrow. They could shovel the snow.
Well, we
Or mop the floors.
That's why I wrote the motion.
Pardon me?
That's why I wrote the motion, for a board of road supervisor.
Yeah, I mean, it would be roadmaster, I believe.
Well,
Okay, I would change my motion to, I would like to raise the hourly salary of the roadmaster by 61 cents an hour.
I still don't believe that's correct. I think it's supposed to be working supervisor, because now you're gonna document.
But we separated it last year from a working supervisor.
Well, we
set
did,
two
but
rates.
according to the township code, it's not separated. But we did last year.
Right.
But it is supposed to be a working supervisor salary.
I'll second.
Hmm?
I'll second.
So would you read that motion again, please?
Motion was to increase the working supervisors / roadmasters rate 61 cents per hour.
But that's not what the code says. It's only working supervisor, it's not roadmaster.
We'd set individual rates for each position. If all three supervisors, one was secretary treasurer, and one was roadmaster, and one was janitor, you could set 3 different rates.
Right. Do we pay everybody on the road crew the same exact rate?
Well, the road crew is,
I'm just using that as an example, that there's different rates for the same position.
yeah, but the road crew, they're not supervisors.
No, I understand that.
Okay,
But there's different rates for those positions.
okay, okay.
Roll call. Scott?
What's that? Oh,
Assuming yes.
yes.
Gail? Motion carries. Okay, what else do we have?
Can we discuss anything else? I don't have anything.
Last year, you made that specific to roadmaster, so you did do another motion for working supervisor for somebody that came and shoveled snow or.
That's what I thought, we set the road.
Did, so Scott called it was a
Still
motion.
do that every year.
Oh.
Set any working supervisor's rate at $18 per hour.
We did last year, yeah.
Well, I think Rose is right. It's not legal to do it that way, but that's the way we did
It
it.
is absolutely. You could set it for different positions.
Hmm?
You could set it for different.
Well,
positions.
show me in the code book where it says that, because I read it in the code book and it doesn't say that in the code book. So, you know, I mean, you auditors, did you read the code book? Did you read it? No, I'm sure you didn't. No, so, but,
That's it, that's all we have.
I make a motion to keep the working supervisor rate that we set last year the same.
At 18.
Yeah.
Want that worded as working supervisor?
We have the other one listed as working supervisor / roadmaster.
Okay, yeah. Supervisor.
Although, does that create a conflict without the 61 cents on there, would be the question.
We
Yeah,
don't
I
have-
didn't think we had any really, so, yeah, I can keep with my motion.
Second. Roll call. Scott?
In favor?
Gail?
Yes.
Good, we got anything else?
I have nothing.
Motion adjourned? I can do that. You don't need a second.
Okay?
Glad you know the rules.
Robert's rules, yeah. Been around the block a few times. Not my
A
first
meeting or-
rodeo.
a meeting or two.
Say again?
You've been to a meeting or two.
A few. Been a few labor disputes still.
Yeah.
Department of Labor. And it was usually a loser.
Now, you know, Carl hit our book, so you.
I hit the whole cabinet, not just the